Alright, here we are. The passenger side floorboard's been cut out, as you can see. This side was really less rusted than the other side. Quite a bit of it was still holding up pretty well, so I am going to try and do this side in two pieces. The other side I did in one. It was just a struggle to do one huge long piece, and I'm hoping that it's less of a struggle to just do a few pieces and shore them up together. As you can see, I've already cleaned up the frame and put the undercoating and stuff on, so we'll keep you updated. I'm gonna spend the next couple hours trimming and fitting the sheet metal pieces I want to put in here, and slowly tack her up and get her looking like the other side over there, which still has to be still gonna have to do some more grinding over there and cleaning it up, but as we do, it takes a while. So alright guys, as you can see, the floor is grinded, put back in. New floorboards. Same gauge as still as the originals. So we did do this in multiple pieces. This side was way less rusty than the driver's side, so shut this light off here. There we go. But that's done. It's all grinded down, smooth and level with the rest of the floor. So next step is to sand the crap out of it. Put some seam sealer down, and then hopefully primer when we get the rest of it done. I've still have to fill in all these holes the previous owner drilled. He put a CJ7 seat back here that was bolted in very flimsy. He had a show bar, so I got to finish those, and then we've taken the dash off so you can see a pretty good view of what the original color was like. I haven't decided if we're going back to it or not, but we did break one bolt taking this thing off. It's kind of a shame. But there you go. She's moving along, and we'll keep chugging. Alright guys, so floorboards in the front are done. I've noticed some rust back here. And I've noticed since I bought this Jeep that the tailgate wasn't sitting right. So you can see what's happened is the bracket has pushed through the floor because the tailgate's curled down. And it wasn't fitting smooth. So I unbent the tailgate a bit and it fits way better now. Put the boards down there. I put a small piece of 1x1 on top of this to fit between these support rails right there and just push down on it. But the problem was that these rust and stuff like that has allowed these Jeep tail ends sections here to bow in. So I unbolted the tailgate and everything from it. Then I took a tape measure and I measured right here to right over here. That was 44 1/4. And then I did the same thing up here at the top, and that was 1/2 inch in, and that's why we were rubbing. Stuff wasn't sitting right, so I grabbed one of the giant pipe clamps there and flipped the end around. We pulled and made sure the sides were all straight, and then measured this inside and got it square. So that's why now we have the sweet sound of not catching and smacking each other there. So now I could keep trying to straighten this tailgate out right now, but that's probably not going to happen. So first things first is I'm going to have to, like the front, cut the rod out right here. Cut back all the rotten sheet metal, and then we will fabricate a new piece and tack weld her in and do the same thing over there. That side we're going to have to be careful on. There's the fuel tank, and I might pull it first just so I can deal with the hole in the middle. So, alright, just got the tailgate off the back of this. I finally figured out how to do it. There are two brackets, one on each side of the vehicle, and the tail light enclosing. It's got bolts on it. what they are is they're just, man, I don't know how to get that out of there. Oh, now I lost it, people. Somehow off camera I will be getting that bracket out. But let's go look at the other side where I haven't bucked with it. There it is right there. And what it's got is it's got a round pin that, and both sides clamp into the tailgate. This wire loom runs throughout the whole tailgate. The middle part's for the license plate light, and then the other side's for the other tail lights. So that was fun. But took it off, and if you notice, more rust to fix. And then that all fell out of the conduit pipe where the electricity wires and stuff are, so quite a bit to clean up there. Alright, so I did manage to get the bracket out with my fat pudgy fingers, but that's what it looks like. And all it does is it just bolts come in this side, it's threaded, and then clamps that down. So as you can tell, it's bent. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but it's bent. I assure you, trust my words on this. So I'm sure the other one is. So I'll probably need to try and clean that up a bit. Just so much more welding to do, if you can see that. Cut that all out and replace that. So we'll get to her.